Welcome you guys, Ellen here, back for a little Saturday check-in. I was about to take this off my wrist thinking it was a ponytail holder. It's my bracelet. Yeah, let's get started. I'm just gonna clear the space, these lovely feathers. You can take a moment, take a few deep breaths. If you've got any energy that needs to move, that's stagnant, that feels heavy, just let the feathers sweep it away. Sweep my aura. Hope y'all are enjoying your weekend so far. I felt called today too to use these crystals in our space. We've got some raw garnet for grounding, for our root chakra, feel connected to the earth. We've got some carnelian for the sacral. These might be ones that that you're needing to use too. That might have been why I was led to them. But this is to balance the sacral energy, to strengthen it. It's also for courage. It adds the love energy to the sexual energy, which is positive. And then just some milky quartz to boost both of those. And we've got some hang drum taking us to some beautiful locations on Mother Earth. Okay. I want to roll the story cubes to get us started, and we'll see if any little fun messages come out. These could be things that will come up with the cards, or they could just be y'all getting to watch me be silly with a kids game. Let's see. These just have pictures. If you haven't seen my previous videos with them, they have pictures on each side. And the idea for kids is to roll them and then tell each other a story using the images that come. So let me scoot this back so y'all can see them. What are we gonna get? All right, we've got an explorer. He's looking for something. I think he's an explorer. I guess he could be looking for a lost dog or looking through a crowd trying to find somebody. So some of you guys could be looking for something right now. That could be metaphorically or for real. We've got an arrow. So you may have a direction that you've chosen and now you've drawn back your bow and fired your arrow. Where did it go? There we go. You could be looking to see where the arrow is landing, if it's hitting the target. We've got a hand, we've got a question mark, we've got a walking cane, a crescent moon, a flower, a magnet. Some of you guys could be feeling right now like you're really magnetized towards something. This hand is kind of in the stop position. So you could be feeling like you're being drawn to something, but you're being asked to like stop and pause and, you know, take a little bit of time to see if you really are shooting that arrow in the right direction or with the right mindset. Kind of to go along with the arrow too, we've got this person swinging a bat, so, you know, stepping up to the plate, taking your turn, you know, all of these sport references. Oh, here's a flashlight to go with this searching. So you could be trying to make sure that you have clarity. I think of a flashlight as like, you know, shining a light into the darkness. So that could be the darkness within you, making sure that your motivations are correct, making sure that you're in the right head space or heart space. I lost my place on here. Oh yeah. So using the light to help you find what you're looking for. Oh no. So that you don't end up mad or crying or frustrated. This person looks extremely frustrated. asking the right questions before you take this journey, whatever this is. This person looks like he's digging dirt, so you guys could be planting some new seeds. You could be tending your garden in real life, or your inner garden. Oh yeah, with the flower too. So you could be planting seeds that you hope will blossom and create something beautiful in your life. What's this guy doing? These kind of look like poker chips. So is somebody gambling? If you are, good luck. I hope you win. I haven't been to a casino in a while, but I do like to play blackjack once in a while. Oh no, this guy's falling. Looks like he's like just about to hit the ground, so. Oh, I just got that feeling in my stomach. That's never a good feeling when you feel like you're, you know, like doing some sort of free fall. So I guess that's there to say, if you are in that state, to just, you know, call on your assistants, your angels, your guides, that sort of thing. I don't know what this person's doing either. Some of these stick figures are hard to see. I think it's a person putting their head down on the table. So some of you guys could be feeling exhausted, or you feel like you've been so focused. It's reminding me of like a college kid staying up all night to study. So maybe you feel like you've been so focused on something that you're just gonna like collapse because you're so exhausted. So please, if you're feeling that way, take care of your body, get the rest you need so that that doesn't happen. I'm gonna turn this music down just a little bit. Okay. These look like, this looks like a person grabbing another person's hand and saying, you know, come along. So you could be supporting somebody in your life right now. You could be giving a helping hand, leading, guiding, directing. Not so much directing. This feels more like guiding because he's got one finger pointed and he's grabbing the other person's hand. It's always nice when we can help. Oh, we've got the little drama mask, the comedy and the tragedy. That reminds me of just the global events right now, right? It's almost comical, but it's also extremely, extremely tragic. So you could be feeling that on a micro level in your life. You could also just be reflecting on the state of affairs in the world and trying to find that that balanced perspective between just writing it all off as a big cosmic joke, which is where I get to sometimes, or tapping into like the tragedy and then letting that like sadness and disbelief turn into motivation to actually like take action in your own community, in your own household, in your own life, etc. Okay. I got more messages from that than I usually do with the story cube, so I'm excited. Let's see if the cards go along with any of that, or if anything else, a whole new story wants to come through. So I'm going to take a moment, call in our angels, our guides, our benevolent ancestors, to thank Mother, Father, God, the Most High, Supreme, Prime Creator of the universe, for another day, for each breath that we take, for the opportunity to be a new person every day, to learn something new, to explore something new, and to just grow as people each and every day. And I ask that everybody viewing be able to receive the messages they need to receive. The reason they clicked on this video, I hope that they get some clarity, some peace of mind, maybe a couple of laughs, and end with feeling better than when they came. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go. See what the energy is today on this beautiful Saturday. We got some sunshine here. It's really nice. see if the energy comes out quite so sunny. We had a couple readings this week that were not the most pleasant topics to talk about, but I feel like the guidance was good in them, or at least in my opinion. So let's see. What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know? Real quick, I always do this. I interrupt myself because I think about things when I'm shuffling. There's an insect that's been on my side porch that is the brightest. It's a pretty large flying insect it's black, but it's also like this bright blue. I don't know how to explain it. You know how like when light hits something that's like black, but it's also, if anybody knows what a flying insect is that's like electric blue. I've never seen this on an insect. If you're a bug expert out there, please comment, because I really want to know what it is. I haven't Googled it. I just want to see if any of you guys know. It's wild. So we're continuing with like the blue animals. One of my videos this week, I talked about the bluebirds, and yeah, we got another blue flying thing. Okay, Spirit, help me to focus, please. What is the energy? Ooh. Our first card, number 50, the Angel of Strength. I literally don't think I've ever gotten this card in this deck. Look at that. So that goes with the Strength card in the Tarot. Oh, that is powerful. All right, guys, so are some of y'all feeling really some inner strength right now, some lion-hearted courage, some I got the iPhone storage message again, so you're seeing a stitched together version. I'm not going to tell you how many gigs of pictures and videos I have. It's a little ridiculous, but I just had to delete some other stuff. Okay, what do we need to know about the Angel of Strength? What do we need to know about the Angel of Strength, Spirit? This beautiful energy for the collective. What do we need to know about the Angel of Strength? This is one of the ones that came out earlier this week. There's envy, and so I feel like immediately Spirit is saying, when you feel this energy around you, because this definitely feels like it's not you, it's coming from around you. It could be in a work situation where you're showing up, you know, with a lot of courage, you're taking a leadership role in some way, and you're feeling envy from coworkers. This could be really in any scenario. It could be a friend group for some reason. It could be that you're like in a new relationship and there's people that are envious of it. But I feel like Spirit's just saying, call on the Angel of Strength, tap into that energy when you're feeling the envy, and don't let it get to you. Just know that you are, ooh, that light's bright, hold on. Just know that you are strong, you can do this. You've got the fortitude, you've got the angelic help to just keep taking one step after another, put one foot in front of another, and just keep going. So Spirit, what else do we need to know about this envy? I'm going to put that back just because I didn't even shuffle. It was the temple path again, by the way, but I didn't even shuffle. Spirit, what do we need to know about the Angel of Strength with envy? All tied up. Okay, so I feel like for some of you guys that tuned in, this is resonating with you, and possibly you haven't tapped into this Angel of Strength yet, and you're letting the envy around you get you all tied up to where you feel frozen. You might be having a trauma reaction like the freeze response because this has happened before, or you feel like you're doing something wrong and that's creating the envy, and Spirit is just showing us that like this is the energy that some of the viewers are in. So let's ask Spirit, how can we help the viewers that are feeling all tied up by the spirit of envy that is attempting to derail their life? Because envy is a spirit. There's a spirit of envy, a spirit of jealousy, a spirit of hate, a spirit of greed, a spirit of, pride. If you think about the 7 deadly sins, those are actual spiritual forces. So Spirit, what can we do to help the viewer who's feeling all tied up? I did just notice that this is 2023, so some of this for you could have started in 2023. That jumped out at me. This could be lingering, like something that happened in 2023 that is still having you all tied up in your head. Spirit, what else can we know about this? What else can we know? Oh, he came out the other day with this one. So this is really affecting, I feel like some of you guys, it's affecting your solar plexus. And 𝚗𝚎 is coming out to say, I've got your back, you are supported, you are allowed to let your light shine, you're allowed to let that solar plexus be strong, be your guiding light, be the light that you shine out to others. Your solar plexus is protected, your will is in alignment with divine will, and therefore, no matter what negative spirit tries to come into that space, that sacred space that is your inner sun, that they will not prevail. Because you have the angel of strength and you have 𝚗𝚎. This light's gonna drive me crazy. Hold on, let me adjust it. It's so weird. Okay, I'm sorry. I was on a roll, but the light is like shining right here, but the lamp is like pointed downward, so I'm confused about that. But okay, so you've got big time angelic support in whatever it is that you're pursuing, whether that's healing, whether that's some sort of creative project, whether that's something you're trying to express in the world from this really strong solar plexus place. The divine is saying, we've got you, because the will that you're using is divine will. Like maybe you've been saying the Lord's Prayer, like, thy will be done, like as it is here on earth as it is in heaven. And so since you're in alignment, you can let go of this feeling of being all tied up, because this to me too is the energy of fear, of feeling like whatever this outside interference is more powerful than you in some way, or that you just don't know how to navigate it. And I feel like that's why 2 angels are coming in to say, let go of the fear, untie yourself, break the chains, because we are in full support of you. We will give you strength, we will give you protection. You stay in alignment and we'll do the heavy hitting, if you will. Oh, I love you guys. Thanks for listening to my silliness. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? As always, this could be you. This could be somebody in your life who you're trying to support through this energy. You have to put it, where it fits for you and use your discernment. If you're not sure, then, talk to your guides, ask for further clarity. 27, walking away. So whatever in your life has you feeling all tied up, you know that it's inhibiting your growth, you know that it's slowing you down or just adding confusion that's not necessary or needed, that it is, you know, some sort of attempt. I say attempt and roll my eyes because it's an attempt by the adversary, which is just the force in the world that is opposing the light. You can call it a million names. It's not just one being, it's a opposing force. But you are putting on your flowy pink, whatever this is, and you are walking the F away. Number 27 could mean something to you. That's a 9. And you notice she is looking, she's taking a slight look over her shoulder, but the gates are closing. So you could also already be in the process of walking away, and maybe you're feeling like that, like taking one last look, making sure you've learned all the lessons from whatever situation it is, and then letting the gates close behind you. And, you know, knowing that you've got an angel on each side of you in the invisible walking you through those gates. I love that for you guys. It's really beautiful. Okay, let's see if there's any clarification in the double deck. As always, this could be a completely new little story that emerges, or this could go along with this message. Spirit, is there anything in this deck that can clarify if somebody is unsure, or that can just add more details to this story that's emerging? Anything that we need to know? Please and thank you. Got the Tower. In this deck, though, I absolutely love, it's got the word rebuild. So this is talking about, most likely, that whatever you're walking away from is because you're wanting to rebuild based on this new sense of self, this new inner strength, based on the lessons that you've learned from walking away. You're taking all that, you're gathering it up and using it. It's right by her heart. She's holding her heart. So you're taking all those heart lessons, all the things, you know, it may have cracked you open, but it cracked you open to let the light in so that you can rebuild from a more solid foundation. I really like that. I'm not one who ever minds the Tower card because I trust the divine. I trust that what falls is meant to fall, and what parts of that are included or not included in the rebuild. I trust all of that. We've got sacral on the bottom to go with our carnelian. Dang it. I'm gonna leave that one face down for a minute. I hate that they keep coming out that way. This deck is so freaking big, this double deck. What do we need to know about this Tower and this walking away? What do we need to know about the Tower and walking away, Spirit? I turned my ceiling fan off because I don't like the shadow, you know, on the camera, but it's a little hot. Okay. What do we need to know, Spirit? Oh my God. So this is 2 decks. This is the Psychic Tarot. They're both by the same creator, but it's the Psychic Tarot of the Heart and the Psychic Tarot. And we just got double Tower. So don't be scared. Remember what I said about this one. But some of you guys, this is telling me there could be 2 different areas of life right now that you're experiencing disruption and rebuilding. It could be work and home. It could be relationship and family issues. You know, you get the idea. It could just be two completely different areas of life that the divine is coming in and sweeping. So let's try to get some clarity on that. Oh, let's see what the card is that flipped over. Crown chakra. So we keep getting this one. So you most likely have already been getting some premonitions about this, getting some downloads, receiving some insight to prepare you for this. I don't think for a lot of you it's going to come as a surprise. These are probably areas that you've already known you're all tied up in. You've already been feeling constricted and unable to spread your proverbial wings and fly. And maybe you just don't know, you haven't known the right way to remove yourself. And so that's what happens with the tower sometimes. The divine says, we see your heart, we know you want things to change, we see you feeling stuck and tied up. So we're going to send in these angels, we're going to send in a couple of towers, and we're going to get the ball rolling. Gosh dang it. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh, that's 777 too. So some of you guys could be seeing that number. 777. And you can feel into what 777 means to you. Of course you can Google it and they'll tell you stuff, but I kind of like coming up with my own answers. Saturn moves in 7-year cycles. So some of you guys could be feeling the 7-year itch in a situation, whether it's a job or a relationship. Saturn could be doing his thing, which is, you know, to come through as the taskmaster and say, you know, is this something that's in alignment? Yeah, have you put in the work? And if you have and it's still not working, then it's probably time for a change. What else, Spirit? What else can we tell the viewers about this story? And please don't take it if it doesn't resonate, obviously. I know I've already said that, but it's important. But you don't have to click off. I like knowing that I'm not just talking to a camera and that possibly people are listening. Oh wait, oh my gosh, it's another 7. 7. Awaiting results. So this is the 7 of Pentacles. So you've been planting seeds, you've been tending the garden, you've been investing in something, and you're awaiting results. And it could be that you haven't seen results because these towers need to fall. So the divine is saying, we see the work you've put in, we see the investments you've made. You clearly need some help getting some things, you know, shaken up in your life. And so we're bringing in not 1, but 2 towers. I'm not trying to make light of it. Believe me, I've gone through more towers than I can count on these hands in my 45 years on Earth. And in the midst of them, sometimes they are excruciatingly devastating, and you know, they can be traumatic, but they definitely don't have to be, especially if you're getting this this spiritual insight beforehand and you're sort of mentally preparing for it, emotionally preparing for it. It doesn't mean to sit there and, if you don't already know what this is talking about, then this is probably not for you. Let me say that. Because you've probably already been contemplating these 2 situations. You've been going back and forth in your mind of what to do, which way to go, blah, blah, blah. So the divine is saying, we see you, we know which direction your heart light is pointing, and we're gonna come help you out. So if you can see it that way, it's being done for you and not to you, that will help. That can help if you choose to allow it to help, I should say. What else, Spirit? Somebody might need to go play the lottery. 7777. I always think of the slot machine. Heart chakra. So that just goes right along with what I was saying. You've been really working on healing your heart. You've been working on coming back into your heart. Maybe you've spent a lot of your life in your head and for whatever reason haven't wanted to tap into the heart space. Maybe there's pain there. Maybe there's repressed memories there. Maybe there's heartbreak. And so you've closed, and protected that space. But Spirit's saying, we see that you've been working really hard to open it, and please trust us that these towers are for your benefit and for the highest good of all, I should say, not just for your selfish gain and rise. Spirit has that bird's eye view. They have the higher perspective, so they can say, hey, I'm not going to repeat everything I just said, but we see you, we see what's best for everybody in the situation, and so we're going to do some divine intervention here up in this bitch. I had to add that. Sorry. Oh my God. Oh, Spirit. I think that was one of my guides coming true. Oh, shit. Oh, anything else? I really I feel like that's complete. I feel like some of our animal friends want to give us a final message, and then I will bid you farewell and wish you a wonderful weekend. It is Saturn's Day, so it's a good day to check some things off your to-do list. Saturn likes that. What animal would like to help us close off this reading with some guidance, with some support? What animal would like to come join this reading? I always like to ask in this part too if you guys have been seeing any animals repeatedly, especially ones that you don't normally see, if you want to share in the comments. I love hearing about the signs and synchronicities and symbols that people are seeing. If anything came up in the reading that was, a number synchronicity or an image, or just sharing your story. I want this to be a safe space where you can share your story, and I will comment back and, engage with you as long as, there's no inappropriate, I had to delete a few comments about a month ago that were just sexually inappropriate, I felt. Okay, monkey, ingenuity. The situation calls for adaptability and innovation. And could that not be more perfect when we're talking about two areas of life that are going to experience some disruption, some shake-up? Monkey's here to say, be adaptive, be innovative, call on your inner resources, assess your outer resources, your support network, kind of get all that in place. That's a good thing to know and have in place anyway. But Monkey's just reminding us that you do have the ability to be adaptable, innovative, no matter what life brings you. And sometimes you don't know how adaptable and innovative you can be until you have to be. I can attest to that. But that's the beauty of it. It's like you're going through it and you're like, well, damn, this sucks. And then on the other side of it, you're like, well, shit, I would have never known I could do that. I would have never known I could do this, that, be this, be that. So have confidence, Cougar says. Be bold and take charge. And again, some of you guys could be in these towers or they could be coming. So maybe there's action you can take and just avoid the towers altogether, And if not, that's okay. If you truly don't know what to do, that's when you can hand it over to Spirit and trust and pray about it and wish for the highest good of all involved, wish for the best possible outcome for everyone. You know, having that energy and having confidence in your invisible helpers to guide you, your intuition, your innate, you know, inborn ability to be guided. Have confidence in that. Okay. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.